Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Fair RC show. It's very nice to see you all here. We've got I think it's a pretty short but sweet live stream for you today. And we're just logged in a couple minutes earlier than usual because we've got a couple of new people in the background who haven't done the live streams before, and so we're just going to have a little test. Just make sure that everything's working, the camera's on, you can hear me properly, and so just checking everything out. I do apologize if there are any hiccups along the way, because we're just testing things out for the first time for a few people. It's great to see you all here again. It's been a while since our last live stream. It's been our Spring Festival in China. It's the Spring Festival holiday, which lasts for quite some time. It lasts for, normally it's about 10 days. It's a bit, I think a lot of people maybe wonder why the Chinese holiday is so long. It seems a bit like a luxury when, in England, we celebrate Christmas we get 2 days off for Christmas. There's a reason behind it, really, which is that China being such a big country and a lot of people commute to, not commute, they migrate to work. What's the word? I forget. They travel to another city so that they can work, and a lot of people travel to the big cities to work, and then during the holidays they all want to go back to their families, and so there's this big migration back home, and so because it takes a long time to travel to and from, the holidays are generally longer, and so everybody has longer public holidays, and then the amount of personal holidays that you can book at work is much shorter than in the UK or America. And so we've got quite a long holiday that we've just had. It was very nice for us. We have, during this time, we have a lot of family dinners, which are really, really big tables, generally like big round tables, and you share a lot of food in the middle, and the food kind of rotates around. It's special kind of Chinese style tables, I guess. And what's it called? Something Susan, I forget the English word for it. And so we have a lot of these dinners, a lot of wine and things like that. People travel, go on holiday, and we also have during that time, we don't also have. I was going to say also, I was ill during that holiday. Lazy Susan, that's the word. Lazy Susan. I knew you guys would help me out with that. It's called a Lazy Susan. There's really big table where everybody shares all the food, and it's quite nice, quite fun. And it's good to see some of the old relatives. During the holiday, I was sick, and I'm still feeling pretty groggy at the moment. I've been I got COVID during the holiday, and it's such a terrible illness, because it's not just I think everybody gets it differently, so some people get it really strong, and some people just sick for one day and then they're back at work. I get it pretty bad, and I was in bed for maybe 2 or 3 days, just completely knocked out, and that's I'm okay with that kind of thing, but I can accept it. It's just like a normal illness, but it's like what happens afterwards that really I find so strange and weird. It's just that feeling like you're in another planet, and it's like I feel dizzy half the time, and it's like I think it affects your ear, so it gives you that sense of like being off balance all the time, and it makes you so sleepy. So I'm just struggling with it at the moment. Taste loss is something I've heard, actually. I just checked a comment from Mitchell. Yeah, taste loss is something I've heard about, and my sister said she had it, but I never experienced that myself. But yeah, anyway, welcome everybody, and I'll just quickly go through some of the names. If you're trying to comment and you can't, we've set it so that you need to be subscribed in order to write the comments. Okay, so if you want to comment, just make sure you subscribe and then wait for about 5 minutes, and then it should be all right. So yeah, hello, Bob's RC, Peter Griffin, Roland, hello, Joshua, Donald's Neff, Mitchell, William McHugh. Nice to see some familiar faces here. Yeah, there's so many comments now. Great that you guys are hearing, you're hearing me. That's good. And my favorite dish. Yeah, that's a good question, Mitchell. To be honest, I like it all. I really like the meat. You know, they just have things like the different types of chicken or duck and things like that, really nicely sliced up and just really simple with some like garlic sauce and things like that. It's very nice. It's really hard to say what my favorite is, because it's like the food that you eat here is not really totally the same as the food that you eat in America or England. So the dishes are a little bit different. When I first came to China, my favorite dish was the crispy Beijing duck, Peking duck, with, you know, the pancake with the cucumber and the onions in it. And I really liked that. And then I came to Guangzhou, and I couldn't find it anywhere, you know, because Beijing is quite far from Guangzhou, and Guangzhou is a big city with lots of food, but I didn't know how to find the duck dishes. So yeah, that was one of my favorite dishes when I got here, and you know, I know how to find it now. All right, so let me tell you a little bit about the show. Yeah, so it's not a show about Chinese culture or cooking. The show is about our you know, new products that are coming out or are already out. So I'm just going to show you some of those. A little bit of a catch up with a couple of things that we've done recently, and yeah, some new products. So the first thing is from BATRAZZI, we've got some upgrade tires to show you. They're also making some upgrade wheels, but we're not able to show those just yet. So we'll receive those quite soon, I imagine, and be able to show you those. But we're going to be able to show you the new 1.9-inch tires, and they're looking really nice. Then we've also got some, you guys must probably be aware that FMS are going to be releasing the K10 FCX18 very soon. And we can't show that on the live stream today, but we've got a few bits and pieces related to that which we're going to show you, which you can either pre-order now or will be coming out very soon. So a couple of bits like that to show you. And we've also got one of our classic older mods, which has recently come back onto the shelves, and we'll be showing you that as well. So yeah, pretty good. Shouldn't last for too long, but a nice little show for you guys today. So let's get started then. So we're going to start off. Let me go through some comments and then we'll get started. Okay. There's a lot of comments, so I'm not going to be able to scroll through all of them. JJ Star says, "Hi Joe, missed the live stream." Well, it's great to be back. Great to be back. And so he's still hearing about the Chinese food, but yeah, it is one of the best things about being in China is the food. I really like my FC18 Toyota edition. That's really awesome. FCX18, sorry. That's awesome. Yeah, with the LC80, we had a live stream a few weeks ago about where we sold 50, our first batch, 50 Toyota LC80 tricolor mods, and that was like inspired by Ivan Stewart, and they sold really quickly, and they were very that people really like the look of them. They look really cool. They also had upgraded wheels and tires, and they had some 3D printed parts like the bumper, and the it had a little luggage case at the top. And we've just recently put on our website the pre-order for the next batch, which will be coming out in a few weeks, maybe 3 weeks, I think. And we've already sold about half of those, so yeah, so they're available on our website, and you're welcome to pre-order them or wait for them to come out. But yeah, it's about 100 that we're selling in the next batch. Beef and broccoli. It's always nice. I miss dumplings from my time in China. Dumplings, yeah, very different to the dumplings we have in the UK. These dumplings are kind of little wraps. They're like, meat and veg kind of chopped up and wrapped up in little, it's not pastry case, it's like a noodle wrap, and it's very nice. We normally have those around Spring Festival in our family. Like every family is a bit different, but yeah. Okay, sorry, I'll try not to keep going on about food. Is it true about cats? If you're talking about the people who eat cats, no, absolutely not. I've never seen cat on the menu. I've never heard anybody talking about eating cat. So yeah, that's pretty gross. Also dog, you don't get any of that on the menu. You don't even get things like snake or anything like that that you might have heard. Here's the body of the LC80 tricolor mod that I was just talking about. Pretty nice. Do remember that they come with a weighted wheel in the back. Then you need to probably take out the weight from the wheel. But yeah, really nice looking mod there. Okay. Yeah, Robert's relieved. Yeah, we don't do things like that. I really just suggest that for anything about China, don't just believe anything that you hear, because you get a lot of stories, a lot of people in the media. It's possible a long time ago they used to have different behaviors, but it's really very modernized now, and it's really convenient for Westerners to live here. Okay, can you order just the body? I'm afraid you cannot. Yeah, sorry, but we will be selling some bodies separately, but for the LC80 tricolor mod, we won't be. Okay, you need to make the reversed CR18P rear axle, so we can do that without spending $50 on the aluminium one. That's an idea for William McHugh from Quinn's RC. Quinn's RC has an awesome YouTube channel you should check out. Okay, and let's get on to the point then. Okay, so we have first one we're going to show you is BATRAZZI has a new tire for 1.9-inch RC crawlers available, and I'm going to show it to you right now. And this is with the foam already installed. Let's get some light on it. Okay, have a look. I'm trying. I think I'm okay. I think it's okay. It's clear, but you can't get much closer there without. Let's show you some of the tread pattern on there. Just block my face. Can you guys see that? Just give you a good look. Okay, you see. Okay. And let me tell you a little bit about them. So these tires are called Precipice, and Precipice, I think, is like it will get you over the precipice or something like that. You're on the precipice, so it's a bit like for me, it's like when you're watching a crawler, just getting over that rock. You know, there's a kind of moment of tension, of a bit of drama as it's just going over that rock, and it's on that precipice. And I think it's just to kind of maybe capture that moment. So this is precipice, and this is from BATRAZZI, so you've also got the name here. This is a mud terrain tire, so it's suitable for for going through mud, through slippery, wet surfaces. But I think these are also very good for climbing over rocks. This is good for rock crawling as well. So yeah, it's made specifically for mud terrain, but it's also very, very good for rock as well. Let me give these a little squeeze. Now these have the foams inside, so you can see they're very soft, very, very soft, sticky, very sticky. So these, the compound of these are made with 70% butyl rubber, and so this is really, really, really good flexible rubber. That's an excellent, yeah, it's an excellent material for rock crawling. And yeah, so these have kind of multi-varied, very large, deep lugs on them. Sorry, let me show you a bit closer. Let me try and get, yeah. They're very deep lugs, multi-varied with siping. They have really large over-the-shoulder lugs along here. Yeah, with a lot of detailing on them. And let me quickly show you, I'll show you the FJ40 wheels, sorry, tires. So you can compare. So these are, I'd say they're pretty close to the same size as the FJ40 wheels and tires. The actual dimensions of these are 120 millimeters for outer diameter. So yeah, 120 is quite big. And then 48.8, that's the 1.9 inch inner diameter, and also 44.5 millimeters for the width. So yeah, almost exactly the same size as the FJ40. Let me put these together. You can see, sorry, let me try and get you a good angle. Yeah, you can see it's almost exactly the same as that. But let's just compare. These ones are pretty hard. You know, if you squeeze them, they're really firm, not that sticky. These squeeze much easier than that. Yeah, very, very nice and soft. Really good detail, and much stickier as well, much gummier. So yeah, these are really nice looking upgrade wheels and tires. Okay, have a quick look at the another thing I noticed on here is the sidewall. Sorry, see if I can get it. Okay, the writing on the sidewall is, you might notice, is not the actual dimensions of this tire. This is actually the what the real scale dimensions would be of the real tire. So it's to give it that extra scale look, which is kind of a cool thing. So yeah, if somebody's asking, it's 70% butyl rubber, which is a great. A lot of companies, a lot of tires are made with 30%, so 70% is a massive boost from that. So that's really, really cool. Okay, we can see the side lugs. That's cool. And okay, can you buy them now? They are, sorry, BATRAZZI 1.9 tires on the Fair RC website. You can describe and then get information when stock comes out. Okay, so we don't have the actual day that it's released, but if you want to subscribe on our website, and then you can go to the product page and get a reminder when it comes out. So that's nice. Okay, let's see. Anything else I need to mention? Okay, I think that's all for the tires. But yeah, really, really nice. I can't wait to see the wheels. The wheels are looking pretty cool as well. And these were made to be a good fit with the K5 FCX10. So they're made kind of while testing it with the FCX10 to try to make sure that it fits in terms of style, but also in terms of performance. So the hardness of the foam and and things like that should match very well with the K5, sorry, FCX10 K5. Yeah, so it should match really, really well and have a good performance with that particular rig. It's also, of course, something that you can use with other 10 scale crawler cars as well. So yeah, this, tires and wheels are always adaptable, but you just have to make sure before you buy, you can just make sure that they do fit. They should fit with all of the most popular chassis. So, okay, let me put this one to the side. Okay. And okay, hello Chris and hello Andy. Yeah, a lot of people commenting on Chris and Andy. So welcome to the show, Chris and Andy. Nice to see you. Okay, so next up we've got K10 car. Well, have a look here. Da, 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 da. No, I'm just joking. This is not the new FCX18 K10. This is the older K10 body with an interior. And yeah, I just want to show you this because we're about to show you some cool new stuff with the K10. And the FCX18 K10 is actually coming out in a week or so. We can't give you the exact deadline for that. FMS are doing a lot better job of teasing these things, and so everybody's kind of aware that this is coming out soon, and we'll have a live stream as soon as it comes out. So I'm looking forward to that one. This is the older K10, and I'm going to show you a couple of things that we're doing related to both of these models. So the first one is when the K10 FCX18 comes out, it will be available in 3 different colors. And I'm not sure if FMS have told you this already or not. So it's 3 different colors to choose from. But Fair RC will be offering 7 other colors for you to choose from, but you'll need to buy the bodies separately. So let me show you the different colors that are coming out. Okay, so we have a cool looking creamy white and kind of Fair RC color red. It's a little bit maybe a little bit browner than the normal Fair RC color, but like a deep brownish red, I'd say. And yeah, very nice. You can still see all the Chevrolet logos in the around it. These, by the way, are not totally finished yet. So, for example, the paint inside may be finished, and there may be a couple of things that we need to change before we finally release them. But there's one. Then we have this cool looking green and silver. Very nice. We have this one. This is one that's actually been done with the older K10. You can see it has the interior inside. So yeah, but this will fit the older one and the newer one. And so we have this color available. We also have this purpley blue. Sometimes it looks blue and sometimes it looks purple, depends on the light. Yeah, purple and silver. Very cool. We have this dark green color. Okay. And we have a brown and cream color. Okay, do bear in mind that these are not totally finished, but yeah, it's nice. You guys will be able to choose from a range of colors from Fair RC's website. Now remember, sorry. Oh yeah, there's also one more that I didn't show you. It's this very cool looking. It looks almost like a glacier. It's kind of a very light violet or blue, which is very cool. So whatever your favorite, there's something available for you. I guess I just need to put it on top. No, that doesn't work. Oh, okay. Yeah, not totally, not totally ready for sale yet, but I'm just going to put it on one. There we go. Okay. Here I am. I can't even put a body on top of another body. Okay, so yeah, these are really, really cool. I'm sure there will be unpainted version available from FMS as well at some point. And yeah, whatever your favorite color, you can choose one from here. Now, another thing to go with the K10 that you may have seen us promote already is a new camper shell. A camper shell is something that you can buy separately, and we'll also be making a couple of mods with it, and I'm going to show that to you now. Okay. Oh, I take this one. Okay. And it also comes with a door, which is not totally ready yet. But it will be something that opens and closes. So this here is the camper shell. We've got two different colors available. Okay, and yeah, I'll show you them. This one is to go with one of the mods that I just showed you, one of the painted K10 bodies. Have a look here. Very, very nice. Okay, this one has stickers along the window to give you that kind of window effect. And the stickers actually won't be it won't be stuck on when you get the product, but it will be included. It's not going to be included. Okay. So I've just been told that actually the windows it will be a real window in here. That's really, really great news. So it will actually be a real window along here, similar to this one. That's really, really cool. Okay, and then you can see some nice details here. Okay, and yeah, I'm just going to show you in just a moment the what it looks like on the car. Let me get this one. Okay. And yeah, so this one's really, really easy. So one thing you need to know is you need to take off the sorry, just take this off. This needs to unscrew. And then from there, you can simply put it on. It just slides over and then screws in really simply. It's pretty cool looking. Okay. And yeah, it slots in just so perfectly, just in there. And this also fits with the older K10. So if I just take off this tailgate, I can't take this one off, but I'll just open it and I'll show you how it fits. It just slides in over there, and yeah, it's very straightforward. Okay, it's not totally perfect fit because the tailgate's still here, but yeah, it just easily slides in. And if you've got an older K10 and you'd like to use it with that, then that would be perfect. It does fit the older K10s. If you've got an older Glacier, which is this one, again, it fits perfectly. Okay, just need to take this bit off, and yeah, it will fit the Glacier really, really nice. Some people may want to know if it fits the Hilux, Toyota Hilux, which also came out near to the FMS K10 with the original models, and this does not fit the Hilux. Okay, so you can see, if I show you quickly, the K10, if you look at the fenders, it doesn't have exactly the same shape. Okay, so just here, the shape is a little bit different. And so this one is a little bit more square shaped. And the bed itself is a tiny bit longer than the bed of the K10. And so that means it doesn't fit on the Hilux, I'm afraid. So I guess we'll need to adjust that if we want to make one for the Hilux. We might make one. Let us know if you'd like us to, and yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, you could probably. So William says get to cutting and make it fit. You could probably do that yourselves. You could find some way to make it fit. It's not too dissimilar, but pretty cool. Okay, will the new K10 be on the updated FCX18 chassis like the LC80? Yes, it will be. It's an FCX18 chassis model. So what they'll do is they'll extend the links so that it can fit that wheelbase. All the new upgrades that you got from the FCX18 will also be there, but the interior of the K10 will be removed. So there's no interior for the FCX18. So yeah, that's looking really cool. I'd love to see how these perform. The advantage of the FCX18 chassis, for anybody who's unfamiliar, is that it's 2-speed, and it's also got portal axles. There are a lot of upgrades that they did to it as well, such as the oil shocks. They added some very very nice dampening oil shocks, and they also got what else? They have a larger battery, which lasts for about an hour, which is very cool. They have bigger wheels, I think, the new K10. So yeah, very nice updates for the K10. But I don't know. I mean, if you're thinking you're going to get that one, it's a better performing one, and you might be wondering what you're going to do with your older one. It might be a good idea to to use that, as this could be your kind of obviously this 3D printed camper shell is not going to help with performance, so so you might want to put that on a car that's not focused on performance as such. So okay, yeah, so you might want to add that onto your older K10, and then have a little project with that. Would be pretty cool. Now, for anybody who didn't pick up on it, there's the door, which will actually be on here. I'm afraid I can't show you the door today. Here we go. So this is the door. It's got a little latch, and it opens and closes. So it has an openable door, but it doesn't. Is it actually? No, it's not being fixed on, but it actually opens and closes, and it doesn't have the interior. you know, if you're wondering what you could do, you might need to do some work if you'd like to make an interior with that. But pretty cool. For anybody interested in that, we have the unpainted version of that available on our website for pre-order. It's coming soon, so you can see it on our website, and I think you can be alerted if a new one for when the camper shell is released. You can get a little alert for that if you want. Okay, so I wonder if any of you guys have any cool ideas for what you might do with that. Okay. Will the body mounts and frame rails be available? Since the Hilux and original K10 have the same wheelbase, one may be able to FCX18 swap the Hilux. Okay, I'm not sure what will be available in order to do that, but it would be nice if the FMS could offer that, offer those products so that you can do that. William McHugh says you'd be better off buying a whole new truck. Yeah, so I think the cost of it may be a little bit high to try to do that, and yeah, it may be not worth the effort. Okay, let's go through some of the comments. Website has been reset. I'm not sure about that, Donald Neff. We redesigned the website, but it should be still the same as before, and you should still be able to log in with your old account. Please let us know if you're having any trouble with that. Okay, showing out of stock. Yeah, it's not in stock right this minute, so you're going to need to just subscribe if you want to get an alert for when that comes out. Okay. Okay, all the goods in your cart have been are missing. Yeah, sorry, I'm sorry to hear that, but maybe we'll check that for you. Okay, no worries about it. I hope you didn't have too many items in your cart. Okay, let's go to the last item of the day. I'm just going to put these ones to the side. Okay, now going back to the very first FCX chassis that came out over a year ago. It was like a year and a half ago. The Power Wagon. We had this was one of the first mods that we ever made, and today I'm going to show you. It was the first ever rusted mod that we made. We've recently just put it back on the shelf and is available again to buy. So let's have a look at this. Okay, I've got it in its box. It comes in a normal FMS box. Okay. So for those of you who are unfamiliar, this here is the rusted pumpkin. Okay, so around Halloween time last year, no, 2 years ago, we released one called the Pumpkin Wagon, which was a slightly kind of more orangey color for the Power Wagon to coincide with Halloween. And alongside that, we also released our first ever rusted mod, and these became quite popular. And it's, you know, a lot of people still find it very cool to see the kind of rusted detail that we can put into these, and then sell them at a reasonably large scale. Yeah, this also came with the cargo bed. This was a 3D. No, this is not 3D printed. This was a plastic injection molded cargo bed, completely repainted, and yeah, and in the past it didn't come with these upgrade wheels and tires, but this is a new feature for this new release. And yeah, and so we've just put these back on the shelves with the upgraded wheels and tires. This is 219 99, I think. 219.99. And yeah, so it's nice to see these back on the shelves. Okay, the FCX24 platform, of course, is famous for its portal axles and its 2-speed. It also has nice electronics. The electronics that come with these, of course, are is this one without the dip switches. So you need to kind of toggle through the settings in order to do things like add drag brake and things like that. Adjust the drag to it. But yeah, and also things like lighting and things like that. But it has all the features that came with the original transmitter as well. So yeah, this is a really nice little package, just for those of you who kind of missed out on the first batch, and we're just bringing those back now. Okay, and I think that's about it, really, guys. So I'm just going to check your comments, and then I'll say goodbye. Okay. You guys are going to put Traxxas and others out of business with these great. Thank you so much, Jesse. That's really kind. I hope everybody has good business, and I hope that it leads to better products and everybody having a cool time. Okay, I've suggested it a few times. Okay, what is the color? What is the orange and white truck over your left shoulder? Over my left shoulder. Which one's that? Is that my real left? Is that this one? Or this one? No, I don't think it's this one. It's over my shoulder. Do you mean this one? This is orange and white? Yeah, this is this is kind of orange. It's kind of like a scarlet red. And it's a rusted Apache mod. And yeah, originally it comes in blue, in like a nice shiny dark blue. This one comes in a rusted scarlet red or salmon pink or something like that color, with the white. Pretty cool looking. Okay, so guys, I'm going to say goodbye to you. Just be aware that soon we're going to have another live stream. In the next few days, we'll probably have another live stream, and this will be to announce the newest products from FMS, and we'll see you there. Yeah, looking forward to it. So keep an eye on your emails and on social media for that, and we'll also most likely have a giveaway as well. Okay, so have a good evening, guys, and see you next time. Bye bye.